Alright, yeah, and welcome back to some more Magic Duels with the final episode with our Jund Reanimator deck. For those who are watching on the day, Merry Christmas to you guys. Hope you're having a very wonderful day. And for those who are not watching this on Christmas Day, alright, how's it going? Yep, anyway, let's get into the matches, shall we? See you there. Okay, we're in. We're on the draw. If any of these had been a red source, this would have been a fantastic hand. But they're not, so we're going to have to throw it back. And we've got a Cathartic Reunion again and a red source, so this one is absolutely a keeper. Evolving Wilds for our opponent, cracking it immediately for... Don't get blue. Black. Black's alright. It's a bit of a problem, but, you know. We don't want blue because we don't want our Reanimates to be countered. We don't really want black because we don't want hard-casted removal to take them out either. So, we'll see. Our opponent, by the way, is ranked 39, called Toy. Green-black. Alright, I'm kind of liking the look of this deck now. I'm not sure what it could be at the moment, but it is not the control deck that I dreaded it would be. So here's hoping we draw into a really nice discard outlet here. Or discardable card. Well, it's a land, so it's not too bad. But Forest, so we want another target for Cathartic Reunion, because at this rate we're just going to be dropping a land, really. So discard Green Warden. Looks like that's what's going to be our target for Necromantic Summons. And we'll drop the... we don't have double black yet, so I'm going to have to get rid of the Forest and have a tap land in hand. Because that's currently our only black source, and we do not want to be mana screwed on that kind of thing. We get another Necromantic Summons and another Lightning Axe, though. And another non-black source. So it's not too great, but... Okay. Is Lambholt Pacifist. Flips into a 4-4 because he had nothing to do for the turn. If we play a Mountain here, we can actually... Cathartic Reunion and Lightning Axe away his Lambholt Butcher. And also the fact that we're discarding and drawing an additional 3 cards, the Lightning Axe might have a better target. So, Cathartic Reunion, we'll get rid of Sinister Concoction and the other Lightning Axe, I guess. Yeah. So, let's draw into... There you go, that's what I want to see. So now Lightning Axe can actually kill the Lambholt Butcher and discard an Ulamog for turn 5 for us so that we can get him out on time. We'll see what he's going to do first though, because we might be able to get a pump spell out of him or something like that. Makes no difference when we actually pull the trigger on this, to be honest. Except for making sure we do it at the last possible moment. Pause it. No, pause it. Thank you. Lightning Axe. Discard a card. We'll discard Ulamog, the Ceaseless Hunger. These are not the colours of a deck that plans to exile any cards. So we don't really want to play Gaia's Revenge over Ulamog, to be honest. And obviously in black there's a lot of kill spells. There are exile spells in black, but I don't think we have to worry about them. Well, we'll go Hissing Quagmire here. That means that on turn 5 we are going to be hitting our Ulamog, and he's going to have some additional counters as well, thanks to Necromantic Summons. Another land into Obnixilis. Alright, sure. Ticks up, so he draws a card and loses a life. Down to 19. If you don't play a creature, you're going to need that life. And Pulse of Marassa is nice, because we have a Green Warden to grab the pulse straight back after we've done it as well. So, play Swamp, Necromantic Summons. We definitely don't want a Lambholt Pacifist. Not when there's an Ulamog in the graveyard. Turn 5 Ulamog. Have you got an answer for that? Yeah, there is a 4-mana Devoid Black Exile spell. I can't remember its name though. But that one would hit an Ulamog. Ticking up, losing a life. Did they fix the bug with Ulamog actually? Where because it only says when he attacks, but I remember if you attacked Planeswalkers it wouldn't trigger the exile. We're gonna find out. But either way, he's probably going to be blocking with Tireless Tracker or Smuggler's Copter here. Could even Radiant Flame so that he doesn't have a blocker. Or a creature. I don't know if it's really that necessary, to be honest. Because he's going to be dead in 3 turns. Essentially, no matter what happens, he could potentially get this Obnixilis to ultimate, but is he really? We'll play Dragon Skull Summit. And then I think what we're going to do is just swing in with Ulamog at Obnixilis, force a block here. We might just see him crew up his Smuggler's Copter so he gets the loot out of it. And that looks to be the case. But now what we can do... Yeah, well, he's going to block anyway. It doesn't really matter. If he didn't block and changed his mind, we could Radiant Flames and wipe his board away, but it's not going to be the case. Gets rid of a Bone Splinters. Okay. Well, we only have Green Warden in the graveyard. We're on 6 mana, so I think on his end step we'll pulse back Green Warden, play Green Warden, get back Pulse for tons of value and loads of life. So even if he does manage to ultimate Obnixilis, it's just not going to make a difference. And a Hissing Quagmire gets him another clue into Guiltleaf Winnower. Has no targets, not on our side anyway. And he's had enough. Fair play. Pulse back our Green Warden. Gain 6 life. Probably gets in for 3 here. No, he's actually holding back. Not that it really makes a difference. Because we're just going to Green Warden, grab back Pulse, attack him for 12, exile another 20 cards. Let's get Pulse and Marasa. Yes, please. And go to attacks. At your Obnixilis again. So he can ultimate next turn if he blocks here. But he's left with 2 cards, so he can only deal us like 4 damage. So we've got him. When the AI decides to block. There you go. Alright. Draws for the turn. You might as well draw again. See if you can do 26 in this turn. Because the moment we attack, you're dead. I wonder if he did have any answers for our Ulamog. Not really. It looks like it's kind of an emerge deck kind of deal. Except for without emerge creatures. Oh, there's a Mindbender. Is Mindbender the only emerge creature in here? There's this guy here. Played around with him a little bit, actually. He's a lot of fun. I should probably zoom out so the AI can actually attack. Sure. No blocks. Couldn't block anyway, because it does have Menace. But he's dead. Yeah, our opponent probably had a really good game, but turn 5 Ulamog is just... Unless you've got Exile immediately after, there's absolutely nothing you can do. It's pretty much just an instant win. There we go. Exile top card of his library off. He's going to block with a Death Touch creature. It does not make a difference. Yep. And pass the turn. We could gain 6 more life if we wanted to, but we don't. Alright, let's get on to the next game. Alright, we are on the play. This one is a bit of a crappy hand, so we'll throw it back. This one's even worse. And Evolving Wilds with a Cathartic Reunion. It's not too bad, not too great. This is going to be a little bit of a bonus video, because once I pass the turn, we're rank 39. So if I win this, I'm getting a rank 40. Our opponent is also rank 39, called Simon Fox 1989. So let's see if I can hit rank 40 today. Come on. Not at this rate, I can't. Oh, the game's trying to screw me. Oh dear. Oh dear, game. Why? I can't even play Sinister Concoction because my lands are tapped. Yep. So I'm guessing he's going to rank 38. So our opponent played so falls into a... Oh, he's got his own Cathartic Reunion. Right, can I crack my Evolving Wilds now, please? So that I can Cathartic Reunion. That'd be great. Please. Pause. Thank you. Ooh, there was an Emerge card in there. Vexing Scuttler, was it? It was. Okay. So now we can Cathartic Reunion off curve. And you know what? That's actually pretty good. Glad to see that. So Forest into Cathartic Reunion, dump the Plated Crusher, and probably the Sinister Concoction. Kind of want my land drops, and removal seems like it might be quite useful. Oh, now I'm really regretting getting rid of that Concoction. If I could have put an Ulamog in the bin, that'd be pretty great. Okay, Sylvan Advocate for our opponent. It's still in range of a Radiant Flames, but I'm not going to pull the trigger on it just to get rid of one creature. And get far more value off of it by waiting. Well, we get our Black Sauce. Another Black Sauce anyway, should I say. So we'll just play a land and pass the turn. Worst case scenario, turn 6. We can just play Combustible Gear Hulk and potentially draw 3 cards or even deal quite a massive amount of damage. We have our biggest damage dealer in our hand from Combustible Gear Hulk though, so well, don't expect to kill him, because it is possible in this deck. And a Sinister Concoction. Okay. Nice. Just need a Reanimate spell. Like next turn. And we're good to go. Alright. So play that, pass the turn. See what our opponent's got for us. This feels like Super Friends. There's a lot of ramp and a lot of colours. I don't know why you're playing this as Pilgrimage when it only grabs forests, but yeah, you're confusing me. That's the point I'm going to get at. Alright, let's kill that guy. Get rid of Ulamog. Dump a land, I think. Yep. Alright, so that's a land that we're not going to draw this turn. Come on, Reanimate. Oh, not quite. Okay, we'll go Dragon Skull Summit into Combustible Gear Hulk. See what our opponent's got for us. Choose an opponent. Would you like me to draw 3 cards, or would you like to mill 3 and take the damage from them? He goes to take the damage, and he hits a Nyssus Revelation and a Lightning Axe. So he took 8 there, down to 12. That's pretty good. That's your money's worth right there. He's dead in 2 turns unless he plays creatures and chump blocks. And we have a Radiant Flames to sort of wipe the board out of one of them. Glimmer of Genius. Scry 2, draw 2, and gain some energy. So he's going to look for those Combustible Gear Hulk answers. May or may not have found one. If it's a bounce spell, it's not really an out to this situation. More lands. Yay. Fab. I think we'll just suit up our Hissing Quagmire here and get in for 8. Yeah. See what he's got for us. We haven't played our land drop, so we can always just play the Quagmire again. If he bounces it. And get in for 8. Sweet. Alright, I'll play Smouldering Marsh and pass the turn. Oh, he did have an end step. Pulse of Marassa, gains 6 life. Getting a Hinterland Harbour back. Okay, so he's survived the turn. Potentially. We might have something for him. I don't know what we could have, but we might have an answer for him. Doesn't look like it. Okay. And Bitter Revelation. We've pretty much... I feel like we've hit the vast... Oh no, we've only hit 2 of our creatures actually. So Bitter Revelation can hit something off the top. And it could also get us our Reanimate spell for Ulamog, which will just end the game right then and there. So he probably should counter this if he has counters. He's not gonna. Ugh. Well, we'll get Cathartic Reunion. And Lightning Axe, I guess. And then we're gonna Cathartic Reunion, dump Radiant Flames and Mountain. He hasn't played any creatures yet, and they seem to be a lot bigger than Radiant Flames, so I don't know if it's ever going to be that useful. Please, just play a counter spell on that, it's absolutely fine. No, he's going to let it go. Alright. We draw 3 cards, we get our Ever After, so if that ever resolves, then he's in trouble. Elder Deep Fiend, okay. If you can chain those together, we might have trouble. Because that is a 5/6, that is out of the range of Lightning Axe. And we don't have a Hissing Quagmire to block it either, so we shall see. If he taps out and we're confident enough, let's say Chandra, and we're confident enough we can get Ulamog and probably Plated Crusher. Yeah. Ulamog and Plated Crusher. Plated Crusher will have hexproof as well, so he won't be able to target it. And this seems like a very interactive deck he's got here. Tireless Tracker, though. Gets him a clue. And passes the turn. Okay. Interesting. Ooh, Gaia's Revenge. He's got Counter Magic open. Do I want to get in with the Hissing Quagmire? I don't think I do. I want to swing in, see if he's got pre-combat actions. If he does, then we're clear to do an Ever After and get back a lot of stuff. So we'll see. We'll go to combat. He might have something. He's going to let it go. Alright. We're going to go for him. And you're just going to block with the Tireless Tracker. Okay. I feel like that pause right then was an indication that he might have another Elder Deep Fiend. And in which case, Gaia's Revenge is a great option here because it can't be countered. It also cannot be the target of non-green sources, which includes an Elder Deep Fiend, so we have a blocker back. That is the safe option, I think. And leaves us with 1 mana to Lightning Axe something as well. See if he hasn't read the card and tries to counter it. Go on. It's a card out of hand that way. It's just going to sack a clue. Okay. We continue to thrive. What's he got for us? He's played Pulse of Marasa before, so if he does swing in with the Elder Deep Fiend, I'm just gonna let it through. Yeah, Primal Bellow, if he had a Primal Bellow, which is why he might be doing a lot of Nissa's thingamajigs, then it's only for an extra 5, so it still doesn't kill us. Just something to consider. Gonna tick up for extra mana. Gonna need that. Is that a sign of an Ulamog then, I guess? Yeah. Can't target Gaia's Revenge though. But does get our land and our Gear Hulk. Ooh. Okay. Huh. Nothing to Lightning Axe, so no point in doing that. I guess we just Ever After our own Ulamog and Plated Crusher back. I think that's pretty much the only move that we can do here. Worth doing. So let's do that. Unsubstantiate. Ah. Oh, returns it to our hand. Damn you. Damn you. Is that game? I think that might be game. Next turn he swings in with Ulamog, exiles 20 cards. Even if we ever after, then we're still just gonna get swung back again for another 20 cards, and that's gonna be the game. Yeah, I think he's just got us because he casted his Ulamog before we did. GG. Looks like we're not getting rank 40 this time. I don't think we've got an answer for an Ulamog other than hard casting our own. He's going to pull some Harasser back. Don't know, Vexing Scuttler perhaps. Sylvan Advocate as an extra blocker. He's going with Scuttler. Sure. Can grab an instant sorcery, so it can essentially just grab back Pulse again, or even Unsubstantiate to stop us from ever aftering again. Gets him for 10. Exiles a lot of stuff, including our other ever after. No blocks. We either win or we lose here, so taking that 10 doesn't really make a difference. And Vexing Scuttler, sacking Elder Deep Fiend to return Unsubstantiate back to his hand. Yeah, that's game. Can't cast Ever After twice in a turn. Oh, it was so close. I think a Gaia's Revenge right there. If he'd have let, like, Lightning Axe resolve. Oh no, because he could just crew up a land there. Well, might as well try out Bitter Revelation. Let's see if we'd have drawn anything interesting in the next few turns that could have brought it back for us. Nope. Nothing at all. Green Warden could get us something from our graveyard, but there's nothing in our graveyard worth getting. Yeah, that's the game. Okay, how much mana have we got? We got 5. Can't cast any of these things. We can cast a Radiant Flames. Oh dear. GG. Yeah, kill you. Discard. Because I'm angry. I really cared about getting to rank 40. Elder Deep Fiend. Alright, he had everything. Can't target this guy though. But at least you have a blocker. And that's all that matters. I could float my mana, but I was only joking with the Lightning Axe. It makes no difference. What a shame. Okay. We're dead twice over. Blocks, attacks in, exiles 20 cards, we're dead. Shame. But there's always next time. I've been floating around rank 38 and 39 for about 2 weeks now. I've not gone below it. Every single time I go near 40 though, I always end up losing. Thought today would be different, damn it. Alright. Well, enjoy that bonus video, and you'll see the next one. Alright, we are on the play. This hand has the right kind of mana, but it literally does nothing else, so we're going to have to throw it back. This hand is even worse. We're probably going to be discarding to hand size, so let's throw it back, and I'm not going down any further. I don't like the odds of winning this game anymore. If we get a Cathartic Reunion, though, into lands and necromantic summons, then we could very well pull this game out from absolutely nowhere. Our opponent goes with Salvage Drone, so it ingests, and when it dies, you get to loot. Okay. Hate ingest, but at least we've got some decent... There. Ooh, alright. You call it, and you shall receive it. Cathartic Reunion, get rid of Omnath and Gaia's Revenge. Since Green Warden can grab us back whatever we want at a later date, it's good to us in our hand. And an extra Cathartic Reunion. Okay. Well, now I'm hoping we either draw into Necromantic Summons or an extra throwaway card like an Ulamog or something like that. So Cathartic Reunion has an extra target. Otherwise we're just going to be throwing lands into the bin, which is not really that bad, since we'll probably be drawing more. And there was one on top anyway, so our opponent's done us a favour, although he couldn't have possibly known it. And another salvage drone. So this is like blue-black ingest. I haven't seen people play this in a long time. Then again, red-black Eldrazi wasn't played for a while, and that ended up being really good in this metagame, so we'll see. Right, let's go Cathartic Reunion, dump a Swamp and our Green Warden. Draw into... Ooh, Nissa's Revelation and a Guy's Revenge. Okay, we'll go Dragon Skull Summit. And do we want to put Sinister Concoction down? I guess so, because we can discard Gaia's Revenge. So it's not too much of a cost. But then again, we've got Lightning Axe up as well. Lightning Axe is something that we can actually hold up right now. So I'm actually going to pass the turn. And see what our opponent does. Other than Ingesters, of course. An extra blue sauce. Getting in for 2. Got to reacquaint myself to some of the processor cards that are in blue and black now. There's oh god, there's the 3/2 that gives creatures like -3/-3 when you put an exiled card back, something like that. I know a lot of them in like red and black, but not so much in blue-black. Right. Let's go with Woodland Cemetery, play Sinister Concoction, pass the turn. Simple turn. Still waiting on Necromantic Summons or an Ever After here. We could cast either when we eventually get our lands. So we got the double black. So he's going to get him for another 2 here. What did he exile, by the way? Just an Evolving Wilds and a Pulse. Okay. Honestly, though, we've got enough things in the graveyard that this ingest no longer really makes a difference, unless he gets rid of our Ever Afters and stuff like that, which he's been hitting really badly. As far as he's concerned, he's probably not any the wiser, but he really should be hitting our Reanimator cards. Thought Not Seer. Alright, well, we're gonna Lightning Axe that. Discard Gaia's Revenge, because it's exile, isn't it? Yeah, so he gets exiled in this as Revelation, but then we get to draw a card, which is an Evolving Wilds. Wonderful. Alright, we don't get to cast that lovely card, but... Oh, we do get to do that, though. Right, do we want to go with Omnath or Gaia's Revenge? We have an Evolving Wilds in hand, so the payoff for Omnath is a lot greater. It's essentially an extra 10 damage if it survives the turn. I think I'll go with Omnath. I like being greedy. I think we all know this by now. Or I could go Green Warden and get back the Necromantic Summons. But then he gets a turn of setup to know exactly what we're doing. But we get to make our land drop on that turn. Oh, if he has a Thought Not Seer and takes our summons. Ah, let's do it. Let's take the Green Warden. Green Warden grabs the summons back. We've got a 7/6. Next turn, we can grab Omnath and make our land drops in the same turn. So he's not sitting out here doing nothing for a while. Cracks is Evolving Wilds. It's got an Ether Hub in there, but I'm pretty sure that's just as an extra dual land here. I'm not really convinced that he's playing any more than 2 colours. So, see if he wants to ingest. He doesn't. Okay. Oh, is that counter magic as well? There's blue, and there's potentially blue. I think life too short to not go for it. Well, we'll swing in first, see what he wants to do here. Probably just chumps. Yeah. Oh. He's going to take it. Alright. Sweet. his other option was potentially using a removal spell. He's gone with an Evolving Wilds. Alright, let's try Necromantic Summons now. See if Omnath resolves. He does. Alright. That is essentially our opponent telling us he's not running counter spells. Yeah, he's had enough. Turn 6. And this is our board state. It's going to be a lot bigger when I crack this Evolving Wilds as well. I'm just giving him less targets by not cracking it right now. Reality Smasher. Okay. So you can smash your reality right into my 7/7 Omnath if you like. I'm absolutely fine with that. Alright, let's crack an Evolving Wilds. Go grab a Swamp, I guess. What's fun for us is we get to attack in with our elementals, and if he blocks them, we get to deal damage. Ooh. Do we have anything? We have 2 guys' revenges in the graveyard. Oh my god, if our opponent didn't scoop before, he's going to scoop now. So let's get another elemental token. Then we'll ever after 2 guys' revenges for an extra 16 points of damage. And swing in with the team, I think. Except for Omnath. Everybody up but Omnath. Because he could triple block Omnath, but then he'd die. So yeah, let's get in, Omnath. Let's do your thing. What is this, like turn 7? And he's down to 3. If he was to block our elementals and kill us, then we'd have been able to ping him for 3. So even if he board wipes right now, he's dead. And Scrap Heap Scrounger and Sludge Crawlers. So yeah, this was like blue-black ingest. Didn't get much of a chance to actually show off his deck, but you know, I enjoyed what I saw of it. And a Wasteland Strangler, that's the card I was thinking of. Okay. Looks like he's going with a Scrap Heap Scrounger as well. But man, I want to get in without any blockers. Aww. Radiant Flames, come on. Aww. Plated Crusher isn't bad though. Alright, let's just swing in. Let's not run this on any longer than it needs to. And a single block. GG! Alright, well, the game gave us plenty of gifts there. We didn't really have much going on until we did. So, you know, Merry Christmas to everyone, by the way. If you are watching this on Christmas Day. I'm not recording on Christmas Day, I'll make that quite clear. It's like the day before. Although it might be Christmas at this time, because I'm recording it quite late. Anyway, guys, I hope you have a great day. Be sure to leave a like if you did enjoy the video, and subscribe for more Magic Duels content in the future. And if you have subscribed, then be sure to hit that little bell icon next to the subscription button so that you can be alerted for when I release new videos. Alright guys, I will see you next time. Bye bye.